Okay, everyone. President Blanchard's here to officially close us out, and then you'll be released to the wild. So if we can give him our attention. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and Happy New Year. When I walked into, first of all, I still haven't figured out why I've been moved from giving opening remarks to closing remarks, but I think it's to make sure that I wrap up my comments mighty fast. It's just a signal to me. But bottom line, I just want to, first of all, say Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that your break was good, and that more importantly, you've come back feeling rejuvenated and ready for what lies ahead. I've been told, at least by 3 different people, and the third person confirming that at this table, I've asked how things have gone today, and the word that's been used each time was that they felt that today has been highly productive. And I certainly hope that you feel the same. And, you know, not surprised by that term in any way. And I hope that it's both productive and energized, because we have so much that lies ahead. While we can spend a lot of our time affirming the work that we've been able to get achieved to date, and it's been pretty substantial, we know that we have such a great opportunity in front of us, not only in terms of the strategic plan, not only in terms of the work that we'll do around, I call it self-improvement as opposed to just looking at accreditation planning. Also with the 50th year anniversary, the North Highway Improvement Project and what that means for us in terms of our overall campus master plan. It's like all of the synapses are firing in the right direction, and it creates such a wonderful opportunity for us to play a critical role, a pivotal role in preparing for what lies ahead. And I know it sounds strange when I talk about the fact that, you know, we are celebrating 50 past years, and now we are laying the foundation for the next 50 years. And that some of you will say, well, you know, why in the world would we be thinking with such a wide view that some of us may not be around in the next 50 years? And while that's true, but our influence and the decisions that we make today will have an impact for many, many years to come. So when I hear the word productive, it makes me feel really good in this room in terms of the roles that all of you are already playing and will continue to play to help to move University of Houston downtown forward. When I think about the opportunities for the new academic programs that will be coming online, when I think about all of the wonderful research and some of the successes that I'm already hearing that's underway. We heard about one just on yesterday in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences that I'm really excited about with NEH, National Endowment for Humanities. But that in addition to that, when we also think about looking at all of the things that we know really need to occur in order to strengthen our financial foundation, in order to really be the beacon of what it means to be a true urban comprehensive regional university. And that most importantly, and this is what really excites me, as we are beginning to put the architectural plans together for us to look at what the new UHD will be perhaps 10, 15 years down the line. We are in the process now of finalizing the memorandum of understanding with the Texas Department of Transportation, and hoping that we can have all of that finalized in such a way where we'll be able to reveal to you, here's the additional land parcels that we own. It'll be a long time before it looks like we own it because it's going to take a while to take the interstate down. But the reality is that it really is going to be just a great opportunity for which I can't thank all of you enough for being a part of it all. I'll say 2 quick things and I'll close out. I know that makes Dr. Quander happy. I'm just giving her a hard time. Dr. Alonso and I made a presentation recently at the CUMU meeting, and that's the Coalition of Urban and Metropolitan Universities. And our presentation, believe it or not, was on our strategic plan. And not only in terms of looking at the different goals within the plan, but the accountability matrix that we have put into place to make sure that this plan that we have at UHD isn't one that will develop a shelf life. And I tell you that, first of all, the room was packed to capacity, and the interest level was through the roof, and that when we finished with the presentation, there was not only applause, but to some extent, there were some who were standing and applauding because they were just in awe with not only the fact of how ambitious we are with 7 goals, and that's a lot, but that more importantly, to show evidence of how we are working through each of those 7 goals in order to arrive at what the new UHD will be. And I continue to say that our strategic plan didn't grow out of the sky. It was really grown out of all of the conversations that we had as a university community in order to move us forward. So I just want to congratulate us on that. And I'll also say lastly, that as we forge ahead with advancing and elevating UHD, continuous improvements will really be at the top of our minds all the way through. And by keeping our focus on progress, we'll not only be able to be successful with our SACS reaccreditation, not only successful with the implementation of our new strategic plan, as well as our new campus master plan, but it is our opportunity to really create a bigger, better, and more influential University of Houston downtown for the next generation. That's what inspires me. That's what I hope inspires you, that today all the work that you've been able to accomplish and the conversations all yields and moves in the direction of that goal to help University of Houston downtown become that beacon even stronger than what we already are, that the light shines brightly for who we will become as we continue to move forward. So the very last thing I'll say, Dr. Quander, I can't help myself, is that we just came from an installation of the new board members for the Houston Community College. And while we have someone who is a graduate of the University of Houston downtown, graduated from the College of Sciences and Technology, many of you know this guy. His name is Lalu Davies Yemeton. That what I didn't, and I knew that he had an African background, but what I didn't know was that he talked about the fact that he too and his family were immigrants to come to Houston, and that what changed his life was the educational experience at University of Houston downtown. And the whole time that he talked, now I have to remember to tell you that some of the other board members, and this is in the spirit of how I know, what I know your pain feels like when I get up here sometimes, Dr. Quander, is that the other new board members, they talked for like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and when Lalu got up and spoke, he spoke for 30 minutes. But compelling, as I hope I'm being right now. But more importantly, to know that the basis of what he shared with that group is that he knows what quality education means. He knows what opportunities means. He knows what student success means, and that his point of origin really circles all the way back to UHD and everything that this university did for him, which now propels him to the level where he can be in a seat of power and, more importantly, a seat of decision-making for many young people to come. So thank you, faculty members. Although I know it's College of Science and Technology, we know that we have many Lalus that are up and coming, and it has a lot to do with the influence that you have and the shaping that we do collectively of these young people to really become leaders in their communities and leaders in their fields. So I hope that you had a great day, and we look forward to a good spring semester. I see that we've got Dr. Villanueva here. I know that he has probably already told you about some of the enrollment outcomes, but if not, you'll be hearing more about that as we're moving forward. We're looking forward to not only a robust fall semester, but we are really trying to make sure that even our spring semester, but also our summer, I'm getting my dates all mixed up, our summer and fall will be equally as robust. So thanks a whole bunch, and enjoy the rest of your day. Go Gators!